Greetings, greetings, all divine beings. It is Witchy Poo coming back to you with another video. And if you are feeling kind, please subscribe. We are getting started rather, with each Zodiac 1 card tarot horoscope, all 12 signs. Thank y'all for being a part of the tribe. Come on in. I got things to do on this Good Friday. I hope y'all are feeling good too, guys. It is Feel Good Friday on this Good Friday, and be safe when you're out tonight. Not to rush, not to come in and be like it's a hurry. Kind of is. Got things going on, and I hope you guys are too. Having a good time with your family, friends, or people that are just close and that you love the most, please, okay? All right, so we are going to get into each sign. I've waited long enough. Let's get into it now. All right, each 12 signs. The present is fit, very thin. Bottom of the deck is the 2 of Swords. This is for all 12 signs at this moment. Do not be in denial about anything that you are presented with in the next 3 days going forward, because everything that is coming your way, it's something that you may not want to see, recognize, or realize the truth in that moment for that day. So please do not be in denial. Do not have any blinders on. Anything that you are feeling that is not right or making you feel withdrawn, then you have to get away from that energy, person, or address the situation. Because in not doing so, this is going to linger on in your spirit, and you will eventually be brought down by something that they're maybe doing to you, or you're not speaking. And when I say doing to you, it's not in the sense of a spiritual thing. This could just be the fact you're not using patience, okay? I think we got each of them. Let's get into it at the moment. Spirits. What sign symbols, downloads, and messages do we have for Aries? Please come through, come forth, and show us clearly. The first card, you got 2. I think you got 2 last week. Aries, you've got the 4 of Cups and then the 6 of Wands. I'm feeling like this is coming from an opportunity this week you may not have expected from somebody that may have said they were going to give back to you and never did. And I don't feel that it's going to be a debt that needs to be repaid or something that needs to be owed. This is coming back from a fulfillment that you granted for somebody to get something really personal handled. And when I say personal, it was a bill, it was their life on the line. This was something that was detrimental to their life, okay? So be prepared for them to come through with something that is of owens to you, but it will not be in the precise amount, okay? It's going to be a little less or $1 short. Anything that they do bring back to you, depending on how you feel, it's coming back in full fulfillment. And I feel like it's an opportunity because you may have cut this person off, or you may not be speaking entirely. You're not speaking clearly, okay, Aries? They are going to come back this week and give you what you owe, or owed, excuse me. So be prepared to receive it, but not in its full. Just be still, shall you? Be still, my child, and you will all follow through. The reflection in the mirror is exactly who you're going to get. As somebody who has a dual personality of like a one leg to stand on type thing. There's always something going on. There's always an emergency. There's always trauma or drama that's happening. So be prepared for this Aquarius energy to come and give you just about what they owed you, but not in the complete form. Just be still and wait on it, okay? Thank you again. You can't change anybody but yourself. In knowing that at least they're making the attempt, you know, they may come from an Aquarius or a fire sign, but then also the feelings are just, I think you may have cut them off a little too long and they want some sort of reconciliation, so they're going to give it to you, okay? Be prepared. That was Aries. Taurus. I hope you guys go out and have fun this evening. Please be safe, be mindful, and don't do anything crazy. We have the 10 of Cups, Taurus. I told you for the next 8 weeks, somebody is in your energy trying to destruct. There's nothing that you can do with ignorance. There's nothing you can do with somebody trying to destroy happiness. But because they see it in you, this is just a reflection of what is, what it could be, and what always will be in wish fulfillment. Taurus, I told you 8 weeks. This is what it's going to be. And I think we're on week 3. You just got to be still and just continue to ride this thing. Because like I said, they are failing miserably. I think I said that last week, with trying to destroy something of your happy. Taurus, you can't be knocked down because you're too strong walking into your season. And it's also a matter of you really just having this thing coming in alignment where you know your peace and you know your worth. I feel like, Taurus, there's nothing you can do. It's not going to harm you if you have children involved, and it's also not going to disrupt your fulfillment or happiness that's in the present moment. Okay, this is all in a matter of somebody who's just lost their fucking marbles. All right, you've got 3 here. The mystery is it's a dual respect thing, and I say a dual respect because whatever it is that they see, I think I posted something like that on a short. Whatever they see in you is really what is lacking in them. And anybody that sees something that's lacked, it's a mysterious feeling of how are you getting this? How are you moving forward? How are you being so happy? What is it that they're trying to do is to tap into your energy? But you see, if you're not wooed up, sometimes it's best to do that, look it up. But then again, it's really not a spiritual thing you have to be in fear of because it's all what you believe in the first place. You're righteous. Taurus, you are part of the earth. You're the second one in the leadership role of this zodiac world. So you have to understand your power, your authority, and who you are, boy, who you are, girl. Understand who you are and rise in your power. Do not be fearful and just keep joyous things coming forward out of your mouth. Out of your mouth. Your energy is sacred. They can try all they want. 8 weeks, you've got 4 or 5 more weeks to go. Okay, you can get through this. Whatever you believe, it shall be so. But knowing that somebody is tapping in, they are just going to keep failing because they want to see who you truly are. Okay, getting into Gemini, where you are. Gosh, Gemini, we got the 2 of Cups in reverse. So this isn't a joint connection. This isn't a joint connection. This isn't something that is it being forced anymore, honestly. And I say that because hi in the comments, I can't see. I'm focused, okay? But I will say something at the end. I apologize currently. Don't hold it to my heart. Thank you for stopping by. I can't see. But this thing isn't forced anymore, Gemini. Whatever it is that you were trying to get in this deep connection to have luck, love, luxury, or a benefit, LLLB, baby, it's not happening, okay? And I say that now because the energy is just now lost. Whether you guys lost a connection because you witnessed something they did that was wrong, following on the internet, it's all a social thing that has been done. So in your social setting, understand it's not going to be forced for y'all to have this true connection. You're going to be awakened to it, and I think this week it's going to be ended, so just be prepared because obviously I didn't want to go there, but confirmation says there's a secret. There's a secret anyway lingering, Gemini, on between you and this other person, right? There's the crows letting you know it's definitely between 2 people. But you have the key to this person's heart or vice versa. Either way it goes, you have to know it's no longer in your control. It's over with. And so mote be, you can move on. You are entering a time of happiness. This is freaking amazing. Why, Gemini? Because you can see where you're going with this. A lot of hands are involved in people keeping quiet like they do when they watch secretly online. Things are not, in a sense, for you to be in fear of you're going to lose them. You have something that's walking towards you, and obviously it wants to come before your birthday, Pooh, okay? So get ready for your new love, your new season, your new reason. Don't try to force this thing anymore. It's over with, Gemini, completely. Cancer, come on up, would you please? We've got 2 cards coming out. We got the 5 of Wands and then the Page of Cups. Well, there's a battle coming out. All the cards just fell. So let me say this. There is a battle coming out, or that wants to happen, in a sense, where there's going to be chaos that wreaks havoc. At any time, people wreak havoc and pretty much like don't know what they're doing in their feelings. Okay, let's clear this up. Let's do this even better. Let's do this even better, okay? Because now we can get clear. You have to understand the battle that you keep coming forth with this energy, with these people, is something that's going to keep having you feeling in despair or in a lack of like a creative moment. And I feel like Cancer, not only is it going to be an inability to kind of get a resolution, but it's going to continue to make you feel in your kind of unwelcome feeling. I think I said that last week, or something gloomy. It's going to continue to make you feel something that is less of a fulfillment here. I don't know why this is continuing to happen. If you don't like this energy, these people, why do we keep attracting? And then again, if you like what's happening, then ignore everything that's being spoken at this moment, okay? But in reality, Cancer, this battle is just because this is something that I feel of a want. You may be wrapped in the fact that you have a risky investment with this person, but it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make any sense. So Cancer, anything that comes to your mind when it doesn't, in the words of my husband, forget about it. Because things that we cannot really wrap our head around, it's not for us to comprehend for any reason at any moment. And then that's where we can get rid of a lot of confusion. Sorry, this is create. This is create. Like I said, it's time for you to get back on some sort of good foot in the feeling of you feeling good again. And I don't know how long this is going to kind of wreak havoc over your life, because this battle just seems like a never end, like the never ending story. You know, it might be showing my age, but oh well, baby. We do have the peace I seek resides in me. If you want peace, so mote be. If not, chaos, ogun, do what you got to do. It's about how you feel inside, ultimately. Okay? Moving on. Leo. Y'all getting two tonight. This is like out of sight. Page of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. A lot of money might be tight. Money's tight for the whole economy all over the world. Money is tight for people who cannot afford things of a luxury anymore. And you may be losing patience, and you may be losing some sort of calmness spirit. But Leo, it doesn't look like it's going to get any easier, because money here is just very thin. It's blown, it's like it's blown up to smithereens, honestly. And not saying that you physically had a detonator and did this type of thing, but it's just there's a frivolous feeling. Frivolous things come from impulsive energy, and impulsive energy relies on the brain for you to think logically, but it does not. It's not because it's who's smarter than who and who's got do and who do what. It's not about that. But then again, if you want to keep up with the Joneses, this is where you're at. Okay, Leo, so it is here that money will be tight, and including your patience going forward. And I feel like the more that you have these feelings of just the impulsive energy of a necessity, things of a necessary, you are going to continue to spiral down like in an endless financial failure thing, okay? You are sacred, and so is your pockets. How can you go on vacation to see starfish? Where's mine at? How can you go to the beach and actually get shells and do and touch different things if you are never taking the time to separate your money or get beyond where you're not living the means, okay? Leo, you know, I love you, and I love all 12 signs, and I just hope that you guys can come to the realization that, you know, when we do like Aries and Taurus readings, that's what this channel is for, that it's all about boosting the self-esteem energy and getting more clear in your dome. You understand me? Be your own guide, and your heart is open to love. You may need to get into a new investment if that's what you're into as far as getting these bills done. You may need to understand that it's going to take more than you being frivolous and wanting to keep up with other people. This is all about you using some sort of intuitive spirit that is not being used. In the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Leo is letting you know that you are not being calm about decisions, okay? Stop being impulsive over things. This week, it's not going to get any easier. But you can turn the tide with new energy. Virgo, please. Virgo, we've got Judgment. You're right here where you need to be, and Temperance. Well, here's the Sagittarius and the Virgo in the building. You may be dealing with one particularly, or you may have this fire and passion that nothing is sort of balancing with you or yourself personally. But honestly, the judgment came out last week with you and these three people. It looks like it's here again. And it looks like you're trying to find balance in one of the three of them, right? If you need to go back and watch the video from last week, Virgo, just tap on your sign. Because it's right here again that it's popped up that this energy with you and these three people has not subsided at all. It's still in an erupt, like an rupture, getting ready to explode with more conflict and danger, honestly. So, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. If you feel like you're going to balance it out with this one of these three people, you are not. Okay. And this is simply off of something of your emotion that you're doing you don't want to recognize. We never want to be told about ourselves. That's crazy to people, right? That's like, who are you to tell me, when it's all about the mentality of just everybody being on a collective thing. The collective wins easily, but people don't want to have that energy, right? Bars all night. Understand, Virgo, I need you to see that it's not about you trying to get in between and balance these three people. It's about leaving. It's about getting on your own 2 feet to find some sort of balance and tranquility in yourself. And it starts with you seeing joy and probably being kind to yourself. It's not about going to get, fresh and fit, but sometimes it is. Because sometimes we have to feel good inside to get ahead. You don't know how many times I've just been out shopping and being a stay-at-home mom. Not to toot, but it's fun. You get to see different people do different stuff. And men do go out and shop for themselves. Just like women do, especially when they get a little money under their belt. Stop trying to get a trick turned off or something here, Virgo, that's not smart. Because what's going to happen here is you are going to still have an imbalance with these three people, and then you're going to be hurt. Let them go. Be kind to yourself and be more joyous in your own spirit. For you, Virgo, forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for all the time that has been wasted. I tell y'all that every single time this pops out each and every day, Friday. The time that you waste with not taking care of yourself these days is ridiculous. Go get things that you want to have and do it on a budget and on a scale that you can afford. And if you are not able to do that, you've got to be kind to yourself in this Virgo energy and get it done. Get it done. There's no excuse for anything for anyone. You understand? Because if it's hard to find a job, then you have to start doing something that makes you happy. Well, if you can't do something that makes you happy, then you have to find joy in doing something that's a downgrade. Because money has to come in either way. Forgive yourself these days. Virgo, I'm out of here. Libra. You got the Knight of Swords. Well, an action is coming in very heavy with the air blowing hard. You may be getting ready to try to save yourself from something that you feel guilty of. You may be trying to save yourself from something that feels completely distracted and reckless. You may just be going in illogically because you feel you have to do this. You have to protect your reputation. You have to do something here that's all the same, that Libra energy. I need you to know that it doesn't feel that it's necessary. Whatever this is that you want to stand over and protect or come into a charge, and you're doing it illogically yet, I think that you need to backtrack. Forget it. Save yourself or try to handle some situation with reputation or with something somebody's said, done, or had in a epiphany over. It's not for you to be involved with. You need to change and worry about yourself. Because what's inspired here needs to come full circle. Eventually, the audacity of you seeing that you can't continue to be your own hero while wanting to be a squirrel and get a nut, okay? Are you harvesting? Are you reaping? Are you helping? Are you seeping? Are you whatever it is, it's a lot of different things, but what are you truly inspiring to save here, okay? And you know, Libra, that the universe has a plan for you. In knowing that, you could probably take some of these things and take them off of your mental so you're not thinking illogical or trying to do some sort of saviorship. But it's over something that I feel it's never going to come complete full circle because something's hidden. I mean, honestly. I'm out. This is a time record, baby. I love the energy and I cannot crash out. Got to get like walk right out the door because if I lay down, if I sit down, it's over with. Energy is shot. It has been a day. Thank y'all all for the new subscribers and the support. Genuine energy, genuine flow. It's the way that this family will be where we are or continue to grow. Because it's all in the energy of the people. The people. All right. Here we go with... Woo! Sagittarius. All right. Well, you got the Eight of Wands. Here's energy again. That is... it feels like you feel vigilant because you may be coming up short of something. And I don't know if, honestly, Sagittarius, if this is just a repetitive pattern because you feel in the comfortability. Sometimes we repeat things that don't make us feel good because that is the most comfortable place in our mental because nobody's there to shake us and say, get out of that mood, right? So it's hard for people that don't have a good support system to say, okay, what are we doing here to make life make sense? And I feel like now, Sagittarius, we've got to get to the feeling of what we're doing here. What is this? What are we never going to feel that we come up short with over and over again? If you're not really making, I don't feel like an effort, but it's like a stronger attempt. Because now it's not like we're blaming other people, it's with self. Okay, so whatever this is, you are the only one thinking it, and you will be reminded every time. You do not need to blame yourself, that girl, that guy. You need to take the accountability and rise up and realize, I feel like the truth in you being, you are somebody, you are important, you have a matter of fact in this world. And for you to defend, here's Scorpio energy here for some reason, could be involved, boy or girl. I feel like with these phases of the moon, you should be changing to the new you, but we are just repeating this vicious cycle of either a defense mechanism or like an actual like life sentence you're giving yourself here, okay? This isn't fair, and I'm not going to allow you to do it anymore, Sagittarius. And I don't know where this energy is coming from. And if you need a private reading, please reach out. People book online all the time. People reach out and just say, I have this, how many minutes I got? Do not feel obligated to pay all these huge amount of funds to have a reading done. Okay? Know that, Sagittarius, I have the ability to help you kind of get through this. Because this has been happening at least for 8 months, and I don't know who is watching me. Please reach out. I would love to clear this up. Or you go get wooed. You go get wooed up. You figure this out. But we got to get more strength in the self, right? They do this over at Jamaica. I think it's the wrong hand with the left. I mean, it's all the respect. So I need you to get more intuitive with self. Just like the moon. God damn it, you will go through phases too. Okay? You go through the phases, but that is not where you reside. That is not where you bloom. You go through the phases to feel the emotion so you're able to come out in a stronger sense to deal with people. To deal with things that really don't make sense or people that feel like they're your equal. It's all in the matter of how you feel up here. That's where it starts. Sagittarius. All right, this is for you. Let's clear that up. Sagittarius. You are welcome, you are successful, you are loved. Scorpio. I hope you're not bothering Sagittarius because that was too coincidental. That's your next. Just kidding. All the best. We have the Six of Swords here. So the air is blowing in on somebody you're planning to walk away from. This could be a real divorce setting, like you have a small child. And if that is the case, you're trying to go across waters. You're trying to literally move across state lines or state borders. However this goes, this week, you making the decision and not having the full plan, you're going to come back right where you were. Like when we have those dreams and you walk out, or we see the movies, either way. We walk out and we're right back to the same place. How the dead can't leave the home, it just keeps recirculating. This is something as to where you're not going to be able to fully get out of this thing that you think you're running from right away because you've got some money coming in the next couple of weeks. However this goes, this isn't proper. This isn't the right energy, okay? So I really don't think that you running away from this person with your small child over state lines, and you don't know what that state's about. You have not done the job search yet. You may be trying to get housing. You may just be already thinking you're set. I am letting you know the cards is saying that you're going to be recirculated back to where you are if you don't have this properly planned. And I mean from the Ruta to the Tuta, it stanks, okay? Do not just up and leave like you think you're going to do within these next couple of weeks. This is something you need to be revisited to because it's all in the matter of energy. Thank you. I told you this energy does not feel that this is going to be a safe, smart idea. Please reconsider where you're going with your child here, okay? You're going to depend back on that person you're walking away from. And it could be man or woman, and take what resonates and lie the rest down. All right, here we go. The universe is speaking. Listen with all your heart. Because your heart's going to tell you first, because it needs to be lighter, right? It needs to be lighter than your mind. And in doing that, you are opening up not only opportunities from the universe to see that you've got a clear sight, right? Clear sight, excuse me. Clear sight. The universe is going to say, okay, well, you have reconsidered something that was going to change your life. Boom, shakalaka, everything gonna be all right. It's just, you don't know what's going to happen, honestly, all right? And I say that in a positive setting because the opportunity, it could come from your left or right. It could be so many different things as far as a financial blessing, or you tapping into a physical place, or getting the job or something that needs to land, because you can't depend on silly things. Do not listen to that mind just yet, okay? Take some more decision. Okay. Capricorn, I gotta go, guys. I need water or something. The Hangman is on time. The uncertainty sometimes comes from feeling trapped. And I feel like Capricorn, the earth energy doesn't want you to have this mindset. You had an awakening, but then you may have lost it. And this may have just been because you got too comfortable with this one person. And in doing that, that makes you feel less, more anger, more confusion, less understanding when it comes to you trying to do something with reason. I don't think that this is going to be any clearer this week. I think, I feel rather you need to, Capricorn, dig into your earth energy, simply because you have the uncertainty feeling for a specific reason. Our spirit and intuition knows things before they specifically happen, not to the ones that sit up and cackle and it's nonsense. It's all about the ones who truly see their purpose. And I hate to be so dramatic in the words, but I'm so serious on how you should feel as a person. So as I was saying with Sagittarius, Scorpio, yeah, I don't even want to confuse the two signs before. You have to feel like you know your worth. And I think that this enlightenment needs to come back around to your world. So maybe, I feel like this week, not completely cut this person off, but create a little distance, create a little separation. Dig into yourself more to find out pure and utter reason. Things that make you happy, things that trigger you, things that you may dream about that you're only able to have that vision and only that poo. You have to take this to the next level with you. And that's what's going to really have this awakening come up again. And it's going to choose some sort of isolation and uncertainty off from you, Capricorn, okay? You have victory. Victory is here. I feel like it's it's like a boar. Yeah, it's like a boar because it has the horns. I was going to say, I feel like this is a bull, but it's not. It's a boar. But the horns, either way, letting you know as we're charging through, we're charging forward, that you have this ability to get rid of this person and getting more enlightened. And really, that's where you're going to see that I feel like you may have had two people that you pushed off in the background you've neglected. And whether these are children, family members, or people you've been passing by that could have been some soulmates at one point in time. Whether this is victory is here once you see that you are enlightened again. Okay, that's what it's all going to take. That's all it's going to take, and you got to get away from that person and do it right away. I'll let it happen too. It's okay for me to cry when you need to, and choose faith over fear any day, Pooh. It's okay for you to cry to get through the emotion of feeling confused. You scream into your pillow. You sometimes listen to sad music too. Things that you need to get the emotion of sadness out of you, you just do. And in doing that, you will see that there's nothing really to be that sad about, right? There's nothing really to be in fear of not happening, because that's not where your mind should be. It should be living in every moment and enjoying that. You can't do this with this energy of not being enlightened with this person around, okay? Aquarius, one more, and I thank you. I thank you. All right, we've got the Five of Pentacles. So there's really no isolation coming through. It just feels like now we may be leaning on a clutch, or leaning on something that's like a handicap for you. I don't know, Aquarius, where this is coming from, because you may just be physically listening to too many people. This really comes from like a sense of wanting something to pop out of this, I can say, soil, and be something that really you can treasure for the rest of your life here and watch grow. But honestly, I feel like what it is that you really want is not coming forward. What it is that you really want is being trapped or put behind some sort of glass tainted mirror or window. And however this goes, with that Five of Pentacles, that can affect money flow, and that could also affect how the attraction comes and it goes. I don't know what's happening with you, Aquarius, and I don't really know what to say, because this is something that I think you are now leaning and depending on for some odd reason, and I don't know why that is. And I don't feel like it's an influence. You really may just need to tap into the earth energy to help you with this, but I'm not sure, what this is, because this feels like, and take with resonance and lie the rest down where it does not, because Aquarius, you have a lot that you want to get done, but a few has gotten accomplished. Or things are on the burner. I don't know what that means. Thank you. Just work, baby. Do something. Whatever you feel in the moment, but it really needs to come from you, instead of like it may be two or three other people that you really depend on giving you like something useful. But it has to come from you. That's all I see here first. And once that really happens, oh boy, he says Happy Easter on Tom and Jerry. Everything's going to go in your favor. Let go of things that no longer serve you, and understanding that you will feel flourished. You will feel renewed. But you got work to do, and it starts with really coming forth with the heart space on what you want, what you love, what you want, okay? Moving on, the final one. We did it in record time, record form. Pisces, come on up. Be safe tonight and have fun. You got the Three of Pentacles. There's no teamwork involved. You may have just not wanted to do something with two other people. It was something of a last minute. But this thing, it doesn't feel solid, and you may have regretful feelings of doing it. I don't think that you should feel regret with something in teamwork of a collaboration, celebration, or effort. Pisces, but if you feel that way, I think you need to be honest and don't try to hide if any other opportunities come up, because there is. These two people are going to come forward and be ready for the next position, I should say. And I don't think that, you really feel that it would be of a good benefit. But you got to be honest, because now you can ruin relationships, you can ruin friendships, you can ruin integrity with yourself for not being honest, because there's so many things that come forward. But I need you to kind of just dial back, and if they ask, be honest, because this now can turn back, and you don't want chaos, you don't want confusion, especially if you are not trying to protect yourself from it at all for some reason. All right, but you've got power in this Aries season. You've got so much power that I think your honesty is going to set records straight. They say don't take it down but a little straightening. In the Migos voice, they say. Just a little straightening I think you're going to do, but your power is going to overstimulate or overset this whole thing of people questioning, or are they, what are they to do? What are they to do, right? Because you have all power in the situation to make a lot of things go wrong or make a lot of things go right. And I don't know what that really means for you at this time, Pisces, but Aquarius energy is here and you have power right now. Just be honest with yourself this upcoming week at all times. Final one. I love you and good night. I know my soul is truly beautiful. And you know, you may just be doing things because you may not feel up to par in yourself, selfish spirit. Sometimes we don't feel good because what we see in the mirror is not what we think we look like. Sometimes we just do things because it's an impulsive thing at that time. However this goes, Pisces, you have to know in your spirit of what you're doing and the power of authority in who you are. Because not only does Pisces have that big, strong ego, but they are big on reward. They are big on of a pride sense of the people. I'll put it like that. So do not feel down in the times of you're not having self-love, self-esteem. But you've got a lot of power, and stop doing impulsive things so eagerly. Okay, this week, take it easy. Until next time, my poos, I love you all. Let's see, can you do me on Leo August? I did Leo painting, so I hope you enjoyed it. But I'll flip a card for you just to give you some good intent. Now let's use the Magic Mystic. This is for Peyton. I don't know what his no specific question, but just give him a boost of confidence in this oracle at this moment. I hope you come back to watch this. You do have, now listen, do not be fearful, because the death card means transformation. Right now in this moment is not to fear that, oh, boom, it's bad luck, bad life, bad energy. No, my dear. Peyton, you are asked to transform immediately for some reason. And under this Capricorn energy, it really feels like somebody may be trying to make you fall at something. Now, if you have a job where you're working around a lot of different people, see, something else just failed. If you have something where you're trying to get to come to you completely full circle, it's trying to be stopped. So you are going to have to change who you are in this moment to get this completely like closed around. Why? Because you have people that see you like literally flourishing and blooming into this new person of wanting to be some sort of professional, to be somebody that has different opportunities come to them. So you really may be just trying to change the whole mentality of who you are as a person, and it may just be difficult at this moment. Give me the freaking moth. All right, the moth. Okay, let me read this to you. Now, it's discomfort. I said that in the beginning. So, Peyton, the moth is a shadow of the night. Remember, it is always seeking out the light. Leaves may fall and rot into the earth, but their decay feeds for new growth. This is a symbolization of hope and happiness, okay? And the moth card is urging you to let go of old thoughts, traumas, and anxieties. That's keeping you stagnant. This will help you get out. Go breathe. Understand you are spirit. Here's your elements, okay? You need some bluebell, some cypress, willow. See if you can go out, and if you can't like get these plants, get these trees, go out and see if you can just enjoy nature at a botanical garden. Get near these plants. You need some amethyst. Also, I don't want to do the whole spell work thing because that's not really what we're out. We're all organic energy. But I need you to see that the Samayan ritual, when it comes up towards the fall, that is something where you can tap into and really derive some good energy from. And also, if you have ancestors, they are speaking beyond some sort of veil. And it's because you are being deaf to who they are, what they're saying, and how they can help you get clear. They wanted you to hear that at this moment. The transformation needs to come right away, Peyton. Okay?